What's happening? This your boy, Big Keef. Big truck boy. Y'all already know what it is, man. What's going on out there today on this beautiful Thursday? You know what I'm talking about? This beautiful Thursday. What it do, man? What it is? What it be like out there, man? How your day going, man? You know? What's going on out here, man? You know? So, you know, I was having this conversation with a dude I work with, right? Now, you know, it's good, man, when you got expectations for the company you work for. It's good when you got expectations. It's good to have that. Because you expect for these folks to take care of you like you take care of them, right? Right. Now, me and this man was having a conversation about business, right? So he was like, yeah, man, you know, this my thing. Let me just say this. For you niggas, for you brothers, I ain't gonna say niggas, I'm gonna say brothers. For you people, and I don't mean niggas in black folk, I mean niggas and people in general. So, you know, motherfuckers these days, niggas these days, let me tell you something. Doing what I'm doing roll-off trucking. Now, you a driver that says, or you a person that says, yeah, man, you know, I've been driving off and on for 30 years. I ran my own company for 3 years. Made $100 and something thousand every time. So, you made over 100,000 for 3 years, and you came here? Cause you want to spend your time in the motherfucking office with a shit, you know, with people you might not even like. And you got over 300 large in the count, my nigga. You know, why you stop doing what you was doing? That was making you that 100 grand every time you decided you wanted to do it. Niggas only talk that shit to niggas who they feel like gonna go for that. Me, I'm not going for that, bro. I don't believe that shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. You work over here. Come on, cuz you would have been telling me that you got 2 trucks or something out there driving on, out there running on the road, then I probably could have gave you a little credit for that. But you ain't finna tell me you made over 300,000 in the last 3 years and you work here as a fucking dispatcher. Hey, my G, that shit don't sound right, man. What sense does that make? Why do niggas be running off with the cap? Why niggas be running that cap, man, thinking folks gonna go for that bullshit? What's up with that, man? The reality to this shit is, my nigga, if you was making that kind of money, you would not be at this company here, wasting your time. Hoping and wishing, no, this shit is going to work out, man. You know, we're gonna, you know, it's gonna do this and it's gonna do that. My G, you got to go along to get along out here, man. These folks, it ain't gonna take you long to find that these folks don't really give a fuck about what you talking about. Man, I was also reading 50's book, man, the 50th Law. The 50th Law. Boy, when I tell you that's a good book. And for me, I got the audio version, so let me just keep it real. Well, I'm not an avid reader like that. And I know that's, you know, some ignorant shit to say, but I'm not an avid reader, and I'm actually in the middle of changing it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you need that knowledge, man. You ever heard that old saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it? Damn right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta exercise that muscle in between your 2 shoulders, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah. Les Brown is another guy that I've been listening to. You know, motivational speaker. You know, black motivational speaker. Great guy. About dreamers and the ambitious people. You know. And for some people, they might hear somebody talk about business or their next moves or the plans for the future. And some people might take offense to that shit. And it's really, you're taking offense because I feel like, in my opinion, you would take offense because mentally you're not there yet. So it's hard for you to conceive an idea such as this man right here. It's not realistic for you because you feel like that's such a huge task, because the only task you might have accomplished in your life was either jail time, making it out of that shit, or goddamn rolling your first blunt, or fucking your first 2 chicks at the same time, whatever the case is, whatever you feel like your accomplishments were, you know, versus when a nigga tell you about some shit that's finna go on, you get defensive, you get offended. Oh man, I be feeling offended, man, when you be telling. A nigga told me that one day. And guess what I did? I stopped talking to this nigga about anything pertaining to business or life, period, my nigga, because your mindset ain't where it needs to be. And with that being said, me and you can't talk, bro. You got to go figure out what the fuck you want to do with yourself, because I'm too busy focusing on me and my family and taking care of them and the folks around me. You know what I mean? Because I also do know that it's important to build a team. It's very important to build a team. You know what I'm saying? So, old boy was like, you know, oh man, you know, I'm a businessman, not a hustler. I ain't a hustler. You know, and I was like, okay, I hear you. You know, most folks aren't hustlers, and to me, a hustler is a person that can hustle anything, that can sell anything. You can just be in the business of trucking, and that's the only thing that you understand is trucking. That part of the business. It wasn't on your mind to learn everything and to learn every other business around you. Just focused and zeroed on that, and you might have been successful at it, because your focus never shifted. You know what I mean? Now, when you're dealing with a hustler, he has multiple businesses going on at the same time, simultaneously, the same time. He donates time to this one, he donates time to that one, he donates time to that one, he donates time to that one. So you can't tell me a hustler is not a businessman. You can't tell me that a hustler lacks the business qualities to be successful as a businessman. Nigga, you know how fucking stupid that sounds? So that means Jay-Z ain't a hustler? So that what you saying? You saying Big Meech ain't a hustler, he wasn't a hustler? Or he wasn't a businessman, he wasn't a good businessman? That what you mean? You meant to say that Jay-Z wasn't a good businessman, Ye ain't a good businessman, all these other types of cats aren't good businessmen that got it out the mud and transitioned their life into a multi-million-dollar or billion-dollar business or company. What he meant to say, he's a decent businessman himself. That's what he meant to say. And actually, he was right. No, nigga, you're not a hustler. Because only if you was, guess what? When that business didn't work out for you after them 3 years, you making $300,000, guess what you would have done? Put that money into something else and continued your business, continued your entrepreneurial spirit. You wouldn't have been back over here. You know what I'm saying? Or you wouldn't have been here or at any other company. And don't get me wrong, sometimes you have to go back and get that guaranteed money. Sometimes you got to supplement your income. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. So never sell yourself short because you might have had to go back after your business shut down for you to go back and, you know, get your money back up and then step back out there. Because guess what the key was? You didn't let that stop you. You stepped back out there. Yeah, you went back to supplement that income to get your bread back up. And guess when that happened? Guess what you did? You took that opportunity again and went out and invested your money again. That's a hustler. That's a hustler. That's a businessman. That's a guy that's not afraid to take a chance. That's a guy that's not afraid to get out here and try his hand at entrepreneurship. That's a guy that doesn't give a fuck about the fear of failing. Usually, the reason why people disagree with a lot of other entrepreneurs is because they're afraid of their failures. They're afraid of failure. They're afraid of failure. So to them, they want that guaranteed money, and there ain't nothing wrong with that guaranteed money. Shit. One thing that comes with that guaranteed money is a great night's sleep. One thing that comes with that guaranteed money is ass. Not really. And that's the wrong piece of ass that's gonna only jump for some money. then my nigga, you might want to look somewhere else. She ain't the one for you. And baby girl, he ain't the one for you if it's gonna be like that. So, you know, we ain't gonna say that. But, you know, that's the point of not having and having. Now, whenever you're an entrepreneur and things don't work out and you had to go back in your bag to get it out the mud again, to reinvest, to pull yourself up by your bootstrap, shit, that shit goes a long way, my nigga. Because the reward in the end is the successfulness of your business and your company. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, one thing about the slow roll hustler and that corporate dude, yeah, we might have spent the same amount of time in the streets. I might have got there a little quicker. You eventually gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just dealing with one hustle, if I'm just only fucking with the drug game, I'm gonna get there fast in the motherfucker. But sustaining that shit is the question. You know, being able to sustain this type of shit off the drug game. You know what I'm saying? Now, the corporate guy, he just got to make sure his ass show up to work on time. Everything around him has to work at the same goddamn time, because this is his checks. His checks is predicated off his hard work. You know, his promotional, excuse me, the promotional part of his job is determined by his work ethic. You know, so for him, he gonna climb that ladder. But to get that $100 million bonus, he gonna need to put us through years of hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we eventually gonna get there at the, you know, but we're not gonna get there at the same time. But sometimes that corporate guy gonna get there quicker than that guy in the trap. Because shit, he might get out there, hit that goddamn corner, and might not make it out that corner that day. You feel what I'm saying? Or that hustler, shit might not have worked out for that business, so he got to shut that one out. You know. So, a hustle in the business, man, I would say probably back in the days, in the 90s and shit, and the 80s, a businessman would only be limited to that one business that he has. A hustler has multiple businesses, multiple hustles. Because most niggas that hustle in the street fuck around and go do what? They go buy either a record store, to wash the money, they either go buy a laundromat, a dry cleaner service, a car service, they go buy trucks. So you can't tell me that's not a business, man, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Folks just really be talking just to hear themselves talk. You know what I'm saying? It really be a lot of cap. Because they want to seem important and smart. They want to seem important and smart. Cause like, you know, when, honestly, bro, your mindset, baby. Your mindset. That's basically what it is, man. Because whenever you're tired of grinding and tired of the hustle, shit might not have worked out for you. You tired of the hustle and the grind. That shit starts to turn inside. You know, you're even more hard on yourself. Now that self-sabotage shit comes in, because not only are you unhappy within your business, you know, you're unhappy within life. Shit, everybody around you gonna suffer now. If you don't have a strong mindset. If your mentality ain't where it needs to be, everybody around you gonna suffer. Because you're feeling a certain kind of way about this shit. You're like, man, fuck that, this ain't working, you know what I mean? You waking up, you losing sleep, you know, to opposed to that cat that's successful in his business. Ain't no sleepless nights. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. If he, you know, continuing in business, you're going to hit those low days. You're going to hit those. You're going to have those. And it's really determined on how you come about it, how you handle it. Because some folks can let that shit turn inside. You know what I'm saying? The route that we had popping, the bread route, you know, everything was working hard. Everything went good with it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like I might have been a little impatient and kind of rusted without really doing my proper research. You know what I'm saying? Without doing supreme research. But guess what? That's a learning process. You know what I mean? I don't look at a so-called failure as a failure. I look at an L as a lesson. and I don't let that L stop me from doing anything else in the future pertaining to business. No. Because one thing I do know, you can't put all your eggs into one basket, bro, and expect them for these motherfuckers not to crack. You can't do that. You got to spread yourself out. I would rather be an octopus with 6 to 8 arms. Because each one of those arms, they got a mind of their own and they move on their own. Each one of those arms has a job to do. You feel what I'm saying? Each one of those arms contribute to a hustle. One of those arms might be trucking. One of those other arms might be goddamn nonprofit. One of those other arms might be something to do with music. One of them other arms got something to do with food. One of these other arms got something to do with restaurants. One of these other arms got something to do with cars. You know, it's a multiple hustle revolving around the nucleus. You, that guy that's in the middle. Now, what is it to say? What is it for a person to say? Well, you know, I don't feel like an artist can be a businessman. I remember watching the Matt Halfer show and I heard Esso say some shit like that. I said, nigga, you know how fucking stupid that sounds? Artists aren't good businessmen? Nah, bro. I can't say that. A businessman, to me, that's a skill. That's like hustling. That's a skill. To me, that's a skill. Not all people are equipped with the business mindset. That's a fact. And that's when you got to build a team. But within that process, you need to be learning what you lacking. You know what I mean? You need to be learning in the field that you're lacking in. So if I'm lacking in, let's see, marketing and promotion, and I'm the driver, then I'm gonna hire a motherfucker that does marketing and promotion. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna work this shit out. I might not be good at bookkeeping. Guess what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hire me a motherfucking assistant. I'm gonna hire somebody that's gonna be put in position to be able to handle the bookkeeping. You know what I'm saying? While me, the driver, is going to continuously get out here and deliver to these customers. You know what I mean? I might need a dispatcher because I'm too busy running around. So I don't have the time to dispatch. So I'm gonna hire a dispatcher. You know what I mean? So the day before I drop the load the next day, I got a load or 2 loads waiting on me the next 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta hire a team, bro. Because everybody's not gonna be able to do the same thing. I can't expect for my dispatcher to get out here and drive an 18-wheeler vehicle. I can't expect that. I can't expect for my guy who does the I can't expect for my janitor to get his ass in the truck. I can't expect for my mechanic to get out there and run a load. No, I gotta hire a driver for that. You know, I gotta put the right people in the right place. That's running a business. And how successful that business is going to be predicated off of how y'all work hard and how y'all work together. Because if y'all not working together and everybody's on different pages, that shit'll never work. And it boils down to too many Indians, not enough chiefs. Well, too many chiefs, not enough Indians, excuse me. Meaning too many bosses, not enough workers. Everybody too busy counting your pockets or wondering what your check looking like. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch out for that different types of motherfuckers that might work for you, or that you might have in a certain position. That every time they see you, they like, oh, what's up, big mining? What's up, big mining? What's up, rich nigga? What's up, goddamn walking blessing? You know, what's up, homie? That's a jealous nigga right there. Watch his ass, man. You know, I'm trying to figure out what you getting paid. Watch his ass. Get rid of these niggas. They don't mean you no good, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then when you gotta, whenever you getting into business, before you get into business, do good business, bro. Do good business, man. Be a great businessman. Some folks can be in business, but don't do good business. This clown. Now I'm gonna tell you what this nigga said. Yeah, man, you know. Yeah, clown. Say what? Did you just say clown? Yeah. I said, why would you disrespect yourself like that? well, it's two different people that, I for one, I only call niggas I don't like clowns. Sorry, I don't throw that word around like that, because to me that's a disrespectful word. If I call you a clown, homie, then technically I don't respect what you're doing, and the shit that you're doing is some clown ass shit. For a nigga to call himself a clown, you're a clown for that. I'm not a clown, homie. Fuck I look like, so no, I don't subscribe to that. I'm not co-signing that suck shit. I don't do that, my nigga. So, and not only that, what me and this cat right here, see, there's two things that people, well, not two things, some folks be having issues with. These real short guys got that short dick complex, little dick complex. Cause they little bitty niggas. So they automatically be feeling slighted. You know what I mean? They automatically feel like they got something to prove. So they kind of leave with the rah-rah shit. And they try to find a common ground they try to find a common ground with motherfuckers who they know they can't really manipulate and get over on. So they crack jokes and they do little simple shit like that to try to, and then throw a little jabs here and there to try to establish dominance and shit. It don't work. It works for a little dick, weak ass nigga. That's who it works for. Niggas like you. It don't work for niggas like me or other folks that's like me. You feel what I'm saying? No sir. I'm one way every time. I'm one way all day, bitch. Technically, if you're not on what I'm on, I'm really uninterested. So I listen to you. Go ahead, bro. Get it off. I'm gonna let you land. Go ahead. Niggas say, oh well, all hustlers ain't. I say I can't agree with you right there, my brother. All hustlers ain't good businessmen. All hustlers ain't the businessman. I can't agree with you right there, big dog. But you entitled to your own opinion, homie. Shit. You didn't look like a nigga that sold dope. You don't look like a nigga that was in the streets hustling. You don't even look like that. You don't even look like you did anything out there in the streets. But for one, you this big. You like 4'3". But sit your little bit of head down. You ain't hustling nothing, bitch. You better take your ass to work. Boy, you better go to work, boy. Then get your ass in the truck and drive. But there ain't nobody coming to you for no 3-5. Or no 7 or no 9. You know what I mean? No 14 or 20. Ain't nobody coming to you with that. Why? No, dog. We just need you to dispatch. That's all we need you to do. We need your fat ass to go in there and goddamn put some toilet paper in that office restroom, as a matter of fact. And not only that, get the trash out the trash cans in the office, my nigga. Why I gotta do that? Y'all got a janitor now, my nigga. All y'all working this office. This y'all job. All y'all. This all y'all job. Go in there, clean that toilet too while you at it. And I'm not keep it 100. I'm not beating down on nobody's profession, my nigga. I just don't like that one that tries to have that one up on everybody and come in thinking that the little bullshit experience they got or acquired over the years gonna work at every place that they go to. Don't get me wrong, it would, but it's how you are approaching the job. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But when you come in the job telling niggas, oh, y'all gonna do what the fuck we say do. Look, homie. Look, fat boy. You really gonna get your feelings hurt, man. You gotta go along to get along. There's too many people that came into this job in your position trying to drag their nuts. Only to find out that they had little bitty nuts. Your nuts wasn't going nowhere. You didn't make it that far. You didn't get off the porch. You didn't get off the ground with your jump. You were trying to dump. You didn't get off the ground. Your fat ass couldn't jump that high. Come on, man. Listen, man. The outcome of your business, the shit that you do is only predicated on the hustle you put in. You don't put in the grind, you don't reap the benefits from that goddamn grind. That's cutting dry as possible as I possibly can put it. You know what I'm saying? But it's something to be said about motherfuckers who use their position of power and abuse it to try to get motherfuckers to do what they wouldn't do, and then try to penalize a motherfucker for that. See, during a situation like that, that's when you kindly meet him after the job, introduce his face to your fist. introduce goddamn Get Right with that boy Jaw. Get right, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Introduce Mr. Tighten Up to that boy Jawline. Tighten up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Tighten up, ho. Fuck wrong with you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta reboot the system. You ever goddamn, you remember back in the day, for all my niggas that's down there 40, back in the day we had these old ass TVs with the knobs and shit. You know, you ain't had no antenna, then you always gonna see the static till you slap the side of the goddamn TV and the picture come in. Sometimes you gotta reboot the system. You gotta slap their ass in the back of the head to get their mind right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be having to do that. Sometimes you gotta press that goddamn forehead button. Smack them right on the top of that goddamn forehead. Bow! Tighten up, my nigga. You gotta reboot the system. That's it. You know, but that was just something that I was thinking about, man. You know what I'm saying? I had that conversation with old boy, man, a little earlier, man, and I was just sitting there listening to this clown talk that shit, and I'm like, my nigga, you work here. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all ain't making no money in that office, boy. Man, you better get your fat ass in the truck. You better get your fat ass in that truck, my boy, and drive. Fuck wrong with you? Get in the truck, fat boy. You know what I mean? And I'm a big boy, so I can say that. Fuck what y'all talking about. I'm a big boy. You ain't up in 300 pounds, boy. Fuck you. So I don't want to hear none of you ex-fat dudes coming out of, oh, he talking bad, he fat shaming. Shut your ass up, sensitive bitch ass nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Wipe your booty. Dirty booty ass nigga. Walking around smelling like shit. Wipe your ass, nigga. Wipe your mouth too. Wipe your mind. Bitch, get that off your mind. Wipe your mind, bitch. Fuck wrong with you? Nigga. And put some cologne on. Quit stinking. Nigga.